Hello, friend. How are you? Today we meet with our very good friend from foreign country, Leland Best. He is he. Today we ask him about his field and his country. So, how are you, Mr. Leland Best?
Well, I'm really good. Thanks, AH Memon. I appreciate you having me out on your broadcast today. So I'm excited to be here. Let's see where this goes.
Yes, Leland. Can you give tips about live show and live broadcast, live interview? Some tips about.
About performing a broadcast, certainly. That's kind of my specialty. It's something that I do a lot of. So, with regards to performing a good live broadcast, the first thing to do is to try to have something that works as far as a computer or a cell phone, whichever it might be. I don't use this very often when I do an interview. I tend to prefer a PC, a regular computer, and that way you have much better control over your broadcast. It functions better. You have more power for the computer to do what it needs to do. We're using Be Live TV here today, which is an awesome platform to produce broadcasts with. I myself don't use the platform very often because I use other software that I have on my computer to do Facebook broadcasts. But that's not to say that people that don't have that software can't use this. And this is a very inexpensive way to do so. Other than that, it's just get your feet wet is a phrase we use here, which means try it once and we think you'll like it. And it's all about being natural. It's about being yourself. It's not about trying to do a show like a television show. It's about just connecting with people like it. Is there anything?
How I can start my interview? How I
Well,
can start my interview with best way?
okay. I actually have a text file, and maybe I can give you a little idea here. I've got some little things, little tricks I can do here on the broadcast, but I have a form that I fill out. I use a text form. And with that form, I represent my show. If I'm going to do a show, then I do a regular show, like once a week or once a day. And if I want to have guests, I let the guest know that I would like to interview them. And then I tell them some things about me and how the show will go. And along that line, I have a form that they fill out. And when they fill out that form, it gives them an idea of the types of questions that I'm going to ask them. And it allows them to provide me with some information about themselves so that I can decide what I want to talk about with them. Or maybe they're a business person and that business person wants to share what they sell or what they provide as a service. So I always want to make sure if I have a guest that guest has some link to
I
either.
show
No, go ahead, H. What's your question?
I show question on my on I show
Yes.
question on screen. Can you answer?
Oh, sure. Let me see what you got here. I'm sorry, I was over on my other page. How can I start my interview the best way? I think to start an interview cleanly would be, hello, my name is Leland Best. I'm coming to you from Leland Best Live, and with me today is my guest, like you did. I thought you did a wonderful job introducing the broadcast. So from there, tell a little bit about what the person is about and where they're from and why you have them on your show. And then allow your guests to speak for a little bit about who they are, and then it's kind of back and forth from there. You can either have questions prepared or you can work on the fly, which we call impromptu, where you just present questions as you get to know the person. So it's a little more personal approach, but that also works as well.
Yes.
What is it you would like to
And
know specifically?
how
Oh, go ahead, AH. I'll let you ask your question.
yeah, how can I end my broadcast with a best way?
Probably in the same fashion, to thank your guest that they have taken the time out of their busy day to spend time with you in an interview. Give the opportunity for your guest to present whatever service or product they might be able to provide your viewers. And from there, maybe a link to their Facebook page or an email address that they can be emailed at. And in some cases, I know a lot of times in Pakistan, they use WhatsApp. So it would also, if you guys are of the nature to share that information, you could share your WhatsApp number or just simply wrap it up with questions from the audience so that the audience can participate with the show a little bit afterwards, and that allows them to connect with the person that you're interviewing. And then close it off. The whole concept is what we call a call. It's called a call to action, AH. It's what we say we want to call people to do something. So always at the end of a video, tell them what you want them to do. If it's sign up for a mailing list or go to a specific business or just email or to contact or to like and share the video. Those are the ways you would want to end the video.
Okay, I am ending broadcast because you have less time. Thank you for your precious time. We will talk later, inshallah.
That's fine. Thank you so much for having me, AH, and I hope to be on another interview very soon with you. So, salam alaikum to you also, and we'll see you in the next broadcast. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.